Hey guys, it's Celestine. This is my very first attempt to video a weekly tarot video for you guys. I've been wanting to do it for a while, and at first I couldn't because I didn't have the right kind of tripod that would allow me to have the setup to do it. And then it was just it just never seemed like the right time, and this week seemed like the right time. So I have actually already filmed the reading itself. And let me say, it's a pretty good one for the week. And I say some of this like during the reading, but I just want to reiterate some of what I said before we even go into it. And that is that this is a general reading that is intended to reach as many people as possible, which means it can't be very detailed or focused. And it may not apply to everybody just because it's intended to apply to a lot of people all at once. It's intended to be just a general energy reading for this coming week. And that's it. So don't expect anything really, really detailed. Don't expect anything to be like, you know, this is how the future is going to be, because as I've discussed in previous videos, that's not what tarot is anyway. So I hope you all enjoy the reading, and I will also have something to say at the end, at least for this first one. So see you later. Okay. Well, this is the first time that I'm ever filming one of these videos, so I'm not quite sure if I should read these as reverse to me or if I should read them as upright for the camera. Um, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to assume that they came out this way because of the camera. So this is supposed to be a reading for the week, and just to kind of see what's going on here. And I'm getting a lot of like newness is what I'm seeing here, because we've got an ace and we've got 2 pages, which is very interesting to me. And since I'm also going to read them as though they're upright for you guys, because for you guys they will be upright, I'm going to start over here instead of over here. So the Page of Cups speaks of new creativity to me. And, I interpret cards by intuition. I might go a little bit by like book definitions, but then I'll take that and I'll go my own way with it. So for me, the pages like the aces also speak of newness. And for the Page of Cups, it's about new creativity. But the Page of Wands suggests that this creativity is also a new opportunity for other things, that either through this new creativity or because of this new creativity, you may also be able to have a new opportunity in another area of your life. And wands, a lot of the times, are business ventures or partnerships. So I would look for some creative way that you could maybe form a partnership, or that you could form maybe a new business venture. And the Ace of Pentacles speaks of new money. So this is looking like a very good and very, profitable week for some people. I like to think that these kinds of weekly readings can be interpreted a lot of different ways for a lot of different people. So, this is kind of just a general way of thinking for the whole week. It's not necessarily going to apply to everybody. But for those of you who it does apply for, you have a very good week looking ahead for you. And this does feel right to me to read them this way. Because if I were to try and read them as though they were reversed to me, I wouldn't really know what to say. So this feels right to me. Through creativity, you can find a new opportunity in another area with an opportunity for new money coming in. So that's very good for everybody who needs a little bit of a financial boost. So this looks good to me. This is the Robinwood deck. This is my default deck that I use, and but I won't use it for every single one of these readings. I just wanted to use it for this first one because it is my default. So it is the one that I am the most familiar with. And because everything else about filming this kind of video is unfamiliar to me, I wanted to use something that was familiar. So I hope that you've gotten something out of this. I know it's very generalized. I know it's very simple. But that's the kind of thing that this sort of reading has to be, because it has to reach to so many people. And if you want a private reading, I am available for those. And my private readings for individuals do tend to be a lot more detailed and a lot more focused. So just contact me through YouTube if you want that. But things are looking up in general this week. And we'll see about what's happening next week on next Sunday. So goodbye, everybody. Okay, guys, I hope you all enjoyed that. Like I said, looking like things are looking pretty good this week for a lot of people. So if you're thinking that you got something, some creative skills that you can market, I'd say this is the week to start thinking about really trying to get that going. And like I said, I am open for individual readings. At this point in time, unfortunately, I mean, I don't like to charge for readings because I feel like if I can help somebody with what I'm doing, then I should do it regardless of what they can or cannot pay. But at this point in my life, with the move coming up and with not getting an assistantship, which is something that I will talk about in a different video, or I think I have talked about it at this point. Sometimes I get really confused about what videos I have and have not filmed yet and posted, but I did not get an assistantship at the school. So at this point in my time, I just can't do readings for free. If I can earn some money from doing this, then I need to. So if you're interested in a more personalized, more individual reading, then you can contact me here through YouTube, either in the comments, or I have my email address in my About section, and you can find it there. And we could talk about payment, because like I said, since I don't really like to charge, I don't really have like a payment, like a price schedule or a price list. So, we could talk about what you're able to give. And, what I plan to do when I get to Salem is, if I can open like a little like tarot business, I plan to offer like trades, barter, and people can give me money, that's fine, but also like if I need food that week, you can bring me food. That'll be fine too. I won't turn down anything that I need. So maybe we could also talk about doing a little barter. If you're also a tarot reader that like me, cannot read for yourself, maybe we could talk about an exchange of readings. If you have graphic skills, and maybe you could offer to do me like a little short introduction for my videos that I could use for all my videos, we could talk about that. I mean, whatever skills that you have that you can offer, that you think that I might need or want, then we could talk about it. Okay. But definitely if you can offer money, that would be great too. And I don't know, like I said, contact me, we'll talk about it. So remember that you are all beautiful and you are made of stardust. See you next time. Oh, and also don't forget that I have a Patreon, like I do. I forget I have it. I forget that I should tell people I have it. I have a Patreon. I have a coffee thing, and I also have a generosity campaign right now to help me with moving expenses. And all of that is linked in the doobly-doo, and I should not forget that anymore.